Hello, my friends. Operator Starsky reporting from Kiev, Ukraine. Today is day 600 of the Russian invasion in our country that was supposed to last for just 3 days. Tonight, the Russian terrorists launched several swarms of the Iranian kamikaze drones and 6 long-range missiles towards Dnipro, Poltava, and Khmelnytsky Oblast. 11 out of 12 drones were intercepted, as well as 2 missiles. Yesterday, the Russian terrorists lost approximately 860 men dead, 17 tanks, 23 armored vehicles, 44 artillery systems, and 1 MLRS. Also, 1 Russian airplane and 1 helicopter were shot down by the Ukrainian defenders. We have a video of what was left from a Russian Mi-8 intercepted by the Ukrainian 25th Air Assault Brigade. The total mobilization in Russia seems highly unlikely, according to the Ukrainian military intelligence, because Kremlin is afraid of the uprisings as much as common Russian people are afraid of mobilization. But it's possible that the Russian military establishment will conduct several more waves of mobilization to replenish their losses in Ukraine, and there are signs showing that the Russian state is concentrating resources necessary to conduct such mobilization. Speaking of the uprisings, a Russian instructor working for terrorists, known as Svyatoslav Golikov, in his Telegram channel accused the Russian general Andrei Sychevoy for losing 1,500 Russian soldiers dead in Bakhmut only in the past month, and still wasn't able to keep the Russian positions. Apparently, terrorists don't really trust their commanders, who give no damn about their personnel and cannot withstand the steady Ukrainian counteroffensive. You probably remember this Russian supporter of terrorism, Yulia Prokhorova, who lived in Germany and enjoyed bullying Ukrainians. Since uneducated, aggressive fucks who pose danger to the civilized society, in other words, Russian supremacists, are not tolerated in the democratic world, she ran away to Russia, and apparently now she regrets her decision.
Если ты гений, ты умный, тебе в России делать нечего. Я это увидела. У нас, короче, будет все только хуже. Я 1,5 года назад поверила, что реально что-то может поменяться.
And because we're talking about Russians, I think it's a perfect time for our traditional nomination called Degenerate of the Day, awarded to the most ridiculous commentators. This one brought to us by a Russian viewer who said Ukraine was really wrong about Russia, running low on shells, and it's completely impossible to defeat a nuclear country with a population of 150 million orcs. Because this comment was written in Russian, I will also respond in Russian. Это тупое говно, наверное, не знает, что немытое давно покупает боеприпасы в Иране и Северной Корее, а позавчера украинские силы впервые с начала вторжения выпустили по нищебродам на целую 1000 больше снарядов, эффективно утилизируя хряков под Авдеевкой. Под той же самой Авдеевкой впервые было зафиксировано уничтожение руснявого БТР-50, которому уже больше 70 лет, поскольку новейшие руснявые вундервафли давным-давно сожжены вместе с экипажами. Нищеброды уже, кстати, давным-давно пиляют самопальные броневички, как 100 лет назад, потому что ни русский военпром, ни русские волонтеры не имеют необходимых мощностей для войны со второй наибольшей страной в Европе. Что касается 150 миллионов орков, то почему тогда немытую выебали в Афганистане и продолжают ебать во всем мире? Потому что хорошее воображение — это, конечно, здорово, но оно не спасет русню от приближающегося пиздеца, который, кстати, определенно и совершенно точно настанет, поскольку большая бензоколонка уже давным-давно стала посмешищем для всего мира, и ее уже давным-давно никто не боится. The relatives of the mobilized Russians from Tatarstan made another video calling Putin and Shoigu to save their fathers and sons slaughtered in big numbers in Ukraine. Sorry guys, it won't save them because Russia is not a democratic country. On the other hand, though, you will receive some veggies and fish as a compensation for your dead relatives. Now, remember the pro-Russian propagandist from my previous video. Her name is Tatiana Montyan, a Russian supporter, and ran away from Ukraine. Because she did a huge mistake by criticizing the Russian command and the Russian agenda in general, another Russian propagandist, Vladimir Solovyov, threatened to sue her. Just like Igor Girkin, who was used and thrown away by the Russian terrorist regime Tatiana Montan and other Russian puppets will be disposed of after their mission is finished. Dmytro Kuleba, the Ukrainian Minister of Foreign Affairs, admitted that he worked hard to return McDonald's to Ukraine. Despite the war, there is a chance that other big companies like Zara, IKEA, and H&M will reopen their businesses, and meanwhile in Russia, a new super innovative air defense was presented. How do you think? Will it help the orcs? Let me know in the commentaries. Beautiful country of Qatar helped to return 4 Ukrainian children from the terror Russian captivity. 2 of them already reunited with their parents, and we have to give thumbs up to everybody involved into the negotiations because they did a truly wonderful job. Today we are all Ukraine, and it's a big pleasure to share same values with the free world and speak the same language, even if it's music. In London, the legendary Madonna, at the opening of her grand tour, brought the Ukrainian flag, and if you have one, please don't be afraid to show it, because good people gotta stick together. With that, I wish you a great day. My name is Operator Starsky, reporting from Kyiv, Ukraine. As always, be safe.